Should I double my weekly mileage? I'll ask ChatGPT, or Gemma, who I call my ChatGPT running coach. Here's what she said. This came about after I was looking at the Strava records for Andy Rayner, who might be better known as FOD Runner, Forest of Dean Runner, on YouTube. So far this year, he's run over 4,000 kilometres, and I've run 2,000 kilometres. And he's a significantly faster runner than me. So it's well known that there's a correlation between distance you run per week on average and how fast you run. And that's borne out because I think Andy's average mileage or kilometerage in a build up for a marathon is around 110 kilometers per week, and he runs a marathon in about 240, 238, something like that. Half marathon in about 113, and at the moment I'm running something like 60 kilometers a week, and my half marathon PB from a few weeks ago was 157. So I took his data and my data and I pasted them into ChatGPT and asked Gemma to analyse the difference, and it was very interesting. On average, he runs about 1.5 hours per week more than I do. So Gemma said that 80% of the increase in mileage that he has compared to me is due to him running faster, and 20% is due to the fact that he runs about an hour and a half a week more than I do. If I wanted to run the same mileage as Andy, I'd have to double my hours to something like 12 to 13 hours a week, which I don't think I could do. Well, certainly not without getting injured, and certainly not quickly. When you think about it, mileage is the wrong metric to be looking at when you compare yourself to better runners. Really, we need to look at the combination of time and pace. And I've concluded that probably the best way to do it is to increase my hours to roughly the 9.5 that Andy does, but keep my balance of intensity, so 80% at an easy pace. Excuse me, I'm running up a hill. And if I do that, then I'll probably get a little bit faster, which will mean I run a bit further, which will probably mean I get a bit faster. And I think it'll be a virtuous circle like that. And eventually, well, I won't get up to the 120 that Andy's running. He's about 20 years younger than me, but hopefully I will get enough improvement to achieve my 3:52 good for age target for Boston and London marathons. That's the theory anyway, so we'll see how it goes.
Check out this playlist to follow the story so far.